Hey, this is a follow-up on my last video podcast. And that was about the worst massage of my life. I call it the massage from hell because anything that could go wrong went wrong. So of all the massages I've had in my life, which one do I remember most? Of course, it's that one. Another example. Let's say I have 1,000 people in class tell me my class was amazing. They loved my class. And I have one person go, "That's a terrible class. You're a bad teacher." Do you remember the 1,000 positive? No, your brain remembers the one negative. So why is that stuck in our brain? Why do we do that? Well, it's called negativity bias. I'm going to read you the article, and it's nice to listen to it because number one, you can listen while you're driving around. That's why I love to listen to these. But also I kind of go off the track sometimes, give you a little additional information that I don't always include in the script. So let's head off on today's little adventure, shall we? Negative bias is a term used to help explain the fact that our brains are built to remember more negative past events than they do positive. It's not an accidental bias. Rather, it's the product of our evolutionary process of our brains, and it's crucial to our survival in general. In the early days of human evolution, you needed to memorize situations of danger to avoid them in the future. Then those that were more tuned into threats survived and passed their genes on. I gave an example the other day about a tiger. If you knew a tiger ate somebody, well, your brain had to learn that if a tiger comes around, you need to be scared and go hide, okay? So you get the idea, right? Remembering the bad helps us to adapt our behavior and learn so we don't do that similar thing again. This was crucial for avoiding predators, dangerous terrain, and toxic foods. Negative events typically involve more emotional arousal than positive events, meaning that such strong emotions would enhance the memory encoding and consolidation of the events, therefore making them more memorable. Negative experiences often require much deeper cognitive processing, thus literally capturing attention and creating a focus on details, which in the end leads to better retention. People tend to dwell on negative experiences. They ruminate over them time and time again. That also strengthens the memory. Stress hormones are released, such as cortisol at the time of occurrence of an event, and that will facilitate the consolidation of these adverse memories in the brain. Although it's perfectly normal for people to remember negative events much more than positive ones, this is a phenomenon that can be overridden by focusing on what is positive and being grateful for those positive memories. Techniques like mindfulness meditation, journaling about good experiences may increase the retrievability and power of good memories. By regularly thinking about the things you feel grateful for, you're able to shift your focus toward positive experiences. They include the repetition of positive affirmations about yourself and life in general, which can help rewire your brain. I'm smart, I'm a work of art. That's also an old podcast episode. You might go look for it and listen to it. You can search for these. Think of it. This biased knowledge can help you work consciously to restore balance and positivity in your perspective of life. So test that out. Give it a try. Try to focus on the positive experiences through meditation, through journaling, any way you can to relive those positive and relish those positive memories. And see how it changes your entire perspective on your life. I think it's easy. I say go do it. So I try all the time, and it gets better and better. I'm starting to remember Ashley's massages more than this one lady's. So with that, may you move well, stay healthy, be happy, find a purpose that will lead you to a passionate life.